This demo is going to show how you can build a GenAI application using HeatWave, and how all the tools needed to build a rich GenAI application are present inside HeatWave. This means that the processing is done inside HeatWave, and the data stays inside HeatWave so it's secure, fully integrated, and therefore low cost and simple to build. We will show you an e-commerce application which is stored in a transactionally consistent manner, meaning product descriptions, reviews, etc. are all durably stored inside HeatWave. Together, with HeatWave support for AutoML, transaction processing, and JavaScript, we will craft an e-commerce application with several features. The first feature of this application allows customers to write reviews. When the review is submitted and approved, it will be sent to HeatWave backend for processing. Two things happen next. 1. The review will be stored in HeatWave for durability. 2. There is a JavaScript program inside HeatWave which will take this review and send it to the LLM, also running inside HeatWave for sentiment analysis. The resulting sentiment, positive or negative, will persist in the database. Therefore, you can see how all the processing that has happened so far, including how the transactional processing, the JavaScript code, and the execution of the LLM are all happening inside HeatWave in a transactionally consistent manner. Another ability of this application is to summarize the individual reviews. For this, the JavaScript program fetches all the reviews with a positive sentiment and negative sentiment separately, and sends them to the LLM for processing, and receives the summary of the respective groups. You can see that while the summary was being created, the LLM has picked up excerpts from the reviews, positive or negative. For instance, in the latest review, you can see the words sustainable material, which is also reflected in the summary that was generated by the LLM. An application like this will likely be deployed in different regions with different language preferences for the users. All aspects of the translation are handled inside HeatWave using the LLM. For instance, the product description is translated using the LLM, and the summaries that are generated are also translated using the LLM inside HeatWave. The JavaScript application fetches the reviews, sends them to the LLM for summarization and translation, in this specific case to Spanish. Once the translated summaries are generated, they will be sent to the application for rendering. So far, you can see how all the processing required for an application like this happens inside HeatWave. The data stays in HeatWave so it's secure, and there's no callouts being made to external applications, so it is also low cost. You may wonder how much programming effort is needed for an application like this. This is the complete backend code needed to generate the sentiment. The machine learning code that was required is written in yellow. You can see there is just a single SQL interface calling mlgenerate, passing a prompt which says describe the sentiment, and the rest of the code is pretty much filler. Since there are no invocations to any external service and everything is inside HeatWave, this is very simple to use. For the other two features, which are summarization and the translation, again the code is extremely simple, one line of code. It's important to note that there is no AI/ML expertise required to develop GenAI applications with HeatWave, as invoking summarization or translation needs only a single line of code. This demo shows how you can build rich GenAI applications using HeatWave, how the processing and data stays inside HeatWave so the applications are secure, with no extra callouts required so the applications are low cost, and how easy it is to develop without requiring any AI/ML expertise.